Hello, hey, this is Kim with Kim's Greenhouse. We have another video for you today. Hey, I believe summer has finally got here. Now it's hot and we have finally got a relief from the rain. So now it's time to get out in the garden and get those gardens cleaned up and get to working. Right now here at Kim's, we've got plenty of shrubbery available. I mean, it's not too late. It's never too late to plant shrubbery. The only thing is when you plant it, you have to water it more in the summer. So and if you haven't gotten that done because it's been too wet, we still have a good variety left here. Right now we've got a perennial sale going on. We got them 4 for $20. We need to make some room to get these mums spread out. So if you haven't, got an empty spot in your perennial bed, now would be a good time to come and pick you out some nice perennials for that. I've had a lot of people call about tomato plants. We have tomato plants available. It's not too late to put them in. I mean, you've got till I'd say the 10th of July to do that. And when you plant them at that time, you're going to come off about between the 1st and 2nd week of September, and you will have tomatoes till frost. So it is not too late for that. Planting beans, cucumbers, you've still got time for that. If it's been wet and you hadn't been able to do it, you can still do that and have a good harvest. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to plant beans as late as the 15th, 20th of July. But you've got time to, if you haven't got that gardening done, you still have time to do that. And also we've got straw available. I've had some people come to me and say, if you haven't got your tomatoes mulched yet, we have straw available at this time. If you haven't got it or hadn't got it done, need that, we can come out and we've got plenty of straw. Another thing we want to talk about today, we've been working here on trimming this week. Just like your spireas, if they've bloomed out and they look kind of ragged, now is a good time to trim those. You can round those back good and you will get a good flush of color out again later in the summer. And that's one thing you want to keep in mind on that, just like on boxwoods. Now is the time to get those trimmed. Kind of put a light trim on them, shape them up good. Your gold mops, different things, you can trim back now. We like to trim this stuff, and we usually quit trimming around the 1st of August because I like to go into the winter with some tougher material on top that don't have a freeze damage. If you trim too late and get a flush of new growth, it can burn through the winter. So now's the time to do that. If you your boxwoods and especially your spireas, I like to trim these back. It gives them a nice shape and you'll get another flush of color out on them. You'll still get a bloom later in the summer. So we've got pretty weather now. We've just got to get out and get some work done. That's all we have for you today, folks, and we'll talk to you on the next video.